Hey everybody, I'm just out of admiring my yard because I'm finally getting the yard that we want, and you can too. It's been hard, but I've been depressed. We moved into this house 3 years ago because it's 2 years and 11 months now. It's been I didn't even get out and do the yard because I was fighting depression. So now um, I started back last year, got good results, and then I started this year early, well, coming into this year. So I got a leg on it, but then I fell back into depression, and I stayed in the house for a long time. I even bought some plants, stayed in the house, and they stayed in their in the store, how in the store containers. So and here they are. So you're going to see a lot of befores and afters, or I really didn't take a lot of befores, and I should have, so that I could have showed you how our yard was looking beforehand. I'm gonna take this out. This has traveled with us over the miles, so that bicycle is symbolic. So depression is a mother, and so I get out in the yard now. Now the sun's up. I'm babysitting our granddaughter. There she is, right there. That's my granddaughter. She's 2 years old. Say hi, granddaughter. So back to what I was saying. Depression has had me bound. So now I'm back out in the yard because I want to encourage you all that battle depression. Get out in the yard. Get out in the yard. Fix something. I fixed this. Never thought I could do something like this. I didn't fix it perfect. Now I just have to stain it. But I saved money on this. Come here. Come here, girl. Come here, girl. Hey, but look at my lawn. So I'm getting the lawn that I find. I'm starting to get the lawn that I desired. Come here. If you look, reconnect off of. Okay, we're gonna take it off of Wi-Fi. This used to be. Come here, girl. Where you going? I'm not being a good. I'm not being a good grandfather. I gotta go get her. Come here, Remy. Come here. Come here, girl. I always want to go visit somebody else's yard that have dogs. Go home. Nope. Go home. Go home. Nope. Go. Go home. Come on. Come on, go home. Go home. Come on. No, that's not your home. Remy. So see how I battle depression? I got to take care of my granddaughter. Come here. She she doesn't listen well, but I think that's what granddaughters do, right? They don't listen when they're 2 years old. My grand dog. So also, back to what I was saying, in fighting depression, you have to get some oxygen, I believe. So some new oxygen. So this is what I've been doing. I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you what I've been doing for my neighbors. I can show you a before, later. If you stay with this channel, I'm gonna show you how this yard used to look. And they were paying True Green a hefty penny. I decided to step in and show them, you know, that True Green is a waste of money if you don't do your part. And True Green still could be a waste of money if you don't learn what to do. So I've taken over their lawn and look, I've never I've never seen their grass look this green before, and we've all lived in this new housing area. We're the new owners of these houses. Come here, girl. See see their lawn? See this lawn? Look at this. Slowly transforming it. Right, Remy? Right, girl? Say hi to the people. Yeah? Say hi, girl. They're watching you. So knowing I can help somebody else make a knowing I can help somebody else beautify this place, this world while I'm on it, helps me. I used to think anything you do just to help build your ego is narcissistic, but how else can you? There's no other way to exist. If you don't help people, you're not helping. I don't think you're helping yourself. That's another story. So now I'm gonna turn it around to show you my prized possession. This is our lawn going through its transformation this season, and I'm just ecstatic. Hey, Don, how you doing? Hey, you got company. All right. See, you,
What's up, man?
nothing, man.
You feeling better?
Yeah, I'm trying to feel better.
Well, I'm glad.
Well, you got your new equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's matching his clothes too. Look at it. I'm gonna get one too for Father's Day, I hope.
Oh,
Yeah, and I've inspired others to stay on top of their own lawns, and they told me that's why I'm selling you, and I just counted to God. But back, look at this flower and stuff. These were dying because I didn't plant them. Come on, Remy. I didn't plant these for 2 months. I wanted to buy these because they're majestic looking if you look how big they are, but they're expensive. Caladiums. And then I went with these instead because they were less expensive, but they're just good. They're just as good looking if you do it right. Here's some more. Look how big those are. These came back after last year. You know, I had You told me about having some perennials, and I didn't know I had them. Did you tell her that some of my stuff came back?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, I didn't know if you noticed, so I'm like, man, I didn't even know I had it all this on.
that makes it easier, don't it?
Yeah.
You don't have to keep replanting it.
Right. I didn't even know I had them.
Yeah, it looks good too, man.
Thanks. This is what he was talking about. Like, see, this came back, but it came back stronger. This only looked like this one time. Well, I don't know how to tell you. They're even creeping out here. Look, I built this stairway, or I mean, this walkway myself. Hey, Keisha, I can't see without my glasses. I guess I'm like you. The sunlight and out my glasses is a glare on my screen, and I can't see. So, how are you today? Well, I hope all is well. I'm just showing people how I fight my depression. And when I see my grass looking at before it gets cut, because it was raining all last week. It's been raining for this month, right? Last month, majority of it. And I've been adding some chemicals to my lawn that has given me improvement. Chemicals and doing some other steps. And so I'm admiring it before we get a cut. And it's been cut, but I haven't had a cut due to the rain. I'm gonna get rid of some monkey grass because this monkey grass is horrible. I'm gonna show you. I have a before and after picture of the monkey grass before this year, and it takes over. So I didn't realize that until I got back out in the yard. But they produce some pretty flowers in it. Look at that. Thank you, Keisha. Appreciate it. Take a screenshot of it. That's worthy of a picture. So I'm gonna give you a before. I'm gonna take a picture of this because I tried to start something on that. And that just showed you how much I was probably on some alcohol when I tried to do something to this. This was flat like this. And so I got some lights. They do light the way. That's the only thing that enhanced this. But when I had dug up the dirt from my newly improved walkway that I made over there, square. See the walkway? I took that grass and I put some of it over here and in the backyard. I did that out of preserving the grass because I didn't want it to die because I wanted to know, I wanted to see where I was going to put some sod to improve the height of the other grass. So I try to reuse the grass and not throw it away and let it die. However, this is horrible, if you can tell. That's horrible looking. This is part real grass and part monkey grass. So I'm supposed to clean out all the sides of it. And I thought I had enough plants to put it around it. So I think that's the route I'm going. What do you think? Keisha, you think I should put the same idea around, take the grass out that's grown crazy? I'm gonna take the grass out that's grown crazy around there, take that up, that's side. Well, and then I'm gonna get the dirt out. Well, I can't pull it up right now. Then I'm gonna plant some flowers. Back to my grass that I like looking at. So they came back. These came back. I just planted these, and I guess these are going to come back next year. We'll see. Look at it. By taking the dirt out of here, well, that was over here. This is growing out of place. See it? And one made it over here. See? Oh, I see another. There's one right there. Look at it. Now here's another one right here. And that's all for me putting the dirt across the lawn to make it look higher. Let me get away from the sewer before I drop this phone. Look at that. So anyway, I'm gonna show people that you can have this lawn throughout the summer because it gets hot in this region of my state. It gets really hot, and people on my block believe all grass burns and dies. I'm a living testimony that my grass on my property has been real good if you take care of it. Oh, Keisha, no problems. I know you. We all got our own lives. We got to do stuff, and I just thank you for giving me some watch time. I went live for the first time yesterday, Keisha, and that was merely out of what the title of this is. I was fighting depression, and I want to get back into things I like doing, and YouTube is one of them. But it's really because of my lawn now that I like doing it. I like cruising, and I like tending to my lawn, and now planting some nice flowers in the nice, as you see, plants in a nice way. And garden. Let's go see if any new signs of growth in our garden. Come on, girl. Come on, granddaughter. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on. Is your backyard just as good looking as your front yard? Come on, girl. Come on. Look at this lawn. Who knew? I had a carpet there, a long running carpet that we had in the front of our house. I mean, in the front hallway of our house, and I finally picked it up. So that's why it's burnt. But look at this. Look at this lush grass. All right. Any peppers coming through today? Nope. Well, wait a minute. I see a bud. See that? Oh, there we go. There's one. Got to clean these weeds out. This is spearmint peppermint. I just take them and I eat them. I was incorrect. This is basil. And here's some small tomatoes. Yes, green peppers. Um, green peppers over here. I mean, banana peppers, yeah. Spearmint or peppermint, basil and tomatoes. Lunchbox sweet or, tiny tomatoes. Okra, like you, Keisha. And if you see the flies like this, let me see if I can smell why. I can't tell, but the flies love this. So I don't know. Maybe I should spray that oil that I learned to make on it. Now this is a bed full of flowers that my our son bought his mother, and I only think this one made it. So I have yet to see what that's going to be. If it's not, if you can see what they should have been, they're these little ones, but they're not doing something. I did fertilize. I do not know what this plant is until I Google it, hit that plant thing, but they're growing in this bed, which used to be an okra bed. Here's my backyard is looking better than last year too. You have a sweet mint? Yeah, it comes back every year. I have to look how crazy mine. It was looking better than that, or it was looking contained, but now it's crazy looking. I have to prune it or shape it. But I'm not using this. Look at this. So this has been out here for 2 years. It doesn't even open. There's a pretty red flower that comes out of this hibiscus in the summer. I mean, in the heat of the when the sun is up. Only when the sun is up, and then it goes back at night. Fixed my fountain yesterday. Yeah, I hope Tracy uses the basil soon because I like to eat what we plant, and it smells so good over there. So I've been battling depression, and now that the sun is out, I refuse to sleep my days away. I refuse to watch TV all the time and sit on the couch. I refuse to have a big belly anymore. Because when I saw my live yesterday, I saw how big my belly was. I think we all need to do like Michael Jackson did. We need to dance in front of the mirror to see how we look when we do our routine. You always got to see how your routine look and see how you're doing it. Hey, Anika, didn't mean to scare you, but it's all good. Whatever you were scared about, don't be scared. Don't be scared for nothing. Enjoy my yard with me. Look how my backyard is looking. Look how good my backyard grass looking compared to the front. I'm learning what to do. I'm not a professional yet, but however, I'm learning some tricks. If I'm trying to see why this lawn, this part that I'm walking down with that I'm pointing at, is lower than the others because I've been trying to fight a low lawn backyard. But I took this fertilizer one day. Look at that dragonfly. And I took a lot of fertilizer and I put it along the edge of the fence because that's where all lot of weeds grew along my fence coming out of spring or coming out of fall and winter. And this is the healthiest. I mean, I dumped a lot of by hand. I dumped a lot of fertilizer to combat it, and it's turned the grass good on the fence line. If you can see, the fence line is good and has. We've had 2 or 3 cuts so far. You would have thought a lawnmower probably looked like it was leaning to the edge to if you see the light versus the dark. See that line? I want the rest of the lawn to look like that. Not like this. But I put down stuff over the lawn, so I don't know why. I don't know how it spread, why it looked like it didn't spread right out of the planter. Oh, okay. I'll see you. I'll let you see the fountain. I repaired it yesterday because it was real low. Thanks, Amika. I repaired this. I repaired it yesterday. Pulled it out. Now I'm gonna spray these rocks with some rock glue and get it to look like that. See how good it looks when it's wet? I'm gonna take all these weeds out and I'm gonna give you guys a before and after. So consider this video a before, and if I can get the tape to make another video, I will. This year we're not gonna, I hope to not let these potato plants die and get new ones and pay for new ones next year. I hope to take off a piece and let this one continue until next year. I almost killed our palm tree with too much iron. Experimenting. I was experimenting with iron, and I dumped too much iron in in this one too, and they almost died on. But they still here. So this is our oasis, my wife's oasis, this backyard. I can just like let y'all just sit here and listen to that, but I'm not going to waste your time like that unless it's good to you. These are new palm trees. If you look at them, they look like they're bait. I can tell that they still got milk on their breath. This one and this one. And is this new? This may be new too. Yeah, I think this is new. Still proud of my grass. Look how healthy it is. Look at that. It's just green. Man, I've learned some tips. thought I was gonna repair this a lady's lawn. I was taking care of a flight attendant. She's 70s. She's 75, and grandchildren that live with her bring it over. I thought I was gonna repair it. I haven't because that sounds like me. I want to do things and don't do them. But I do barbecue good. I'm gonna try to restore it. I'm not gonna give up on that. I fixed this fence and I haven't fixed nothing in a long time. And I didn't pay for somebody to come out and fix it for me. So I saved money on that fella. I just got out of my head. Fought depression. Fight depression every day. That's my tip to you guys. Come on, granddaughter. And take care of a granddaughter. Granddog. Granddog. So I was supposed to put this fence up higher. If you could see, I could see that compared to any part of it. And I didn't pay attention because it was stuck in there because there's some nails that blocked its uh, blocked the way I could shove it up higher. But I got it on. My son brought me his his tool set from Dallas. And when I put this on, I thought I could mimic how it was looking on the broken piece, right? But it wasn't. You always have to tweak it. You got to leave it where you can wiggle it, right? For my days of pipe fitting, I forgot how you leave a little wiggle room. So this was hard to get in. If you can observe, it it doesn't go. If I swing it, it won't close on it. Not because of the lock, but because it just won't close on its own. Now if I push it without breaking my finger, it clicks hard, but it works. Saving that money. I gotta go find my granddog. How you how do you guys like my pavers I built by myself? I'm a disabled veteran. That stuff hurt. I built this by myself. I'm gonna show now. This is my before, even though this is my before I put the rock glue on. When I put the rock glue on, you'll see a difference. I got weeds out of it yesterday, except these pretty looking flowers that are springing up on it. I mean plants. As a matter of fact, let me go get some now. Thanks, Keisha. I appreciate it. I've never done anything like that in my life, and one day I just did that last. It was Super Bowl Sunday to be exact. I finished it on Super Bowl Sunday. The day before I would have finished Super Bowl Saturday before that Sunday, but it rained. If anybody's from, if anybody has a lawnmower to sell, please mail it to me. I want to cut my own lawn. I'm a disabled veteran, but I'm sick of not doing my own stuff now. It's the only way I'm gonna fight. It's gonna help me to fight depression by me doing my own stuff. I don't have to sit in the house while somebody else does my stuff, and I can save my money. I believe in the long run. Wait till you see this. I'm gonna clean this out, clean all this out on the edge, this line. I'm gonna clean out the monkey grass and only have a few, about 3 piles of monkey grass in there instead of all the in-betweens. It's too much monkey grass. I learned that term from one of my landscapers, or handy. It's a handy woman. It's hard to get. Sometimes it's hard to get a landscaper down in Texas, even though there are plenty. But when you want them on a dime, you really you have to wait until their schedule frees up. So I went with a handy woman. I went with a handy woman and her husband, and she was able to come right away and cut it. I was thinking I was using, and it turned out to be a good idea. See why I'm happy? Look at that. See that height? Gotta cut. I gotta trim this tree, clean out this bed, and flip the rocks or something. Something about flipping rocks. I didn't even think about that until I seen people clean out their uh, out the plant bed. So I got to do the same and wash them off. Guess I'm gonna get some what is it called? WD-40 for this. Mix it with some Coca-Cola, something like that. You know, Coca-Cola helps a lot of stuff. Come on, Grindog. More sweating, because I'm sweating off as much as I can as I'm starting to think about exercise. I'm starting to do little things. I do a little I do little mini crunches in the bed. I'm gonna get this mental health right as much as I can just yet. Depression has been I've had it a long time. Now I'm gonna whip it. I'm gonna whip it good. You can whip it just like you should. Now whip it. Dun 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 dun. You must whip it. Dun 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 dun. You must whip it. Dun 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 dun. You must whip it. Dun 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 dun. Crack that whip. Sing it with me, Keisha. I know you know it. Keisha, aren't you a veteran? Happy late Memorial's Day. Well, Memorial's Day goes out to you and your veterans, whoever they may be. Y'all like our pergola? The paint is limousine black. And the paint is Cajun red on the stove. We had it built. I designed the pond. It came out into a shape of an eye, which wife to see differently. It didn't turn out how I wanted, but hey, you can't always get what you want. You're not a veteran, but I thought you was, Keisha. I thought somebody who was close to you that was a veteran, but maybe you wished me Veterans Day a long time ago on Pier Runners. For those of y'all don't know, I have along with my wife, we have a YouTube called Pier Runners, and it's spelled P-E-E-R. We're crazy. We booked 10 more cruises. I thought my wife and I were just talking about a few. Then I asked her yesterday, I said, babe, because I was talking to my god sister, and she said, you all still cruising? I said, yeah. I said, babe, I hollered at her in the back room. I said, how many cruises we just booked? She said, 10. 10? 10. Say it with me. You from the South. 10. We booked 10. Somebody gonna have to watch our granddog. You, you don't want to go with us on the cruise? I see other dogs on the cruise. I don't want to see dogs on the cruise because I don't want to take care. I don't want to take care of my granddaughter on the cruise. My granddaughter. You want to see dogs on the cruise? I don't. I don't even want to feel like I have to look down to step in an accidental poop that somebody didn't pick up in the wee hours of the morning. Because I know how people do. They claim they pick up their dog's poop. Next thing you know, you're cussing. And it's always the poop's anonymous word, the one that starts in S and ends in T. See how I zone out looking at the pond? You can too, look. I gotta put a brick over there with that green plastic. Right there, gotta put a few bricks over there. I tried to grow cantaloupes once, Keisha, and it didn't work. But I was successful at growing a couple of watermelons that tasted really good. So I think I'm gonna try that again uh, one day. We're just keeping it simple this year right now with the banana peppers and those sweet, tiny tomatoes. Oh my, so good. They taste so good. I can't even get them in the house for putting them in my eating them up. I pick them from the garden, try to put them in my pocket. I take it out of my pocket and I put it right back in my mouth. Then I open the door and go in the kitchen and put the rest in there. Stuff isn't producing like I wanted to. So hopefully when it gets past 90 degrees, going closer to 100, I expect a change in pr- production. You think? I think that's gonna. I think it's gonna happen. But one thing's for sure, that okra, it went from like 1 inch. I'm talking about seeds to that. Even though you're not looking at it, you turn it around. They were below the lip of that wood through 2 weeks ago, and now they go up past the. I like them because they grow past the tree line. I mean the fence line. They go past the top of the fence, and it covers that corner of the yard, especially when we have it in that other bed right there. But we don't, so it's not gonna happen this year. It's just gonna cover that one side. I don't have the palm trees I want that will grow up as tall as the 8 feet tall. My son lives in a building that has them, and I'm like, I got to get the one with the genetics that's tall. We found these big elephant ear plants, but I need somebody to load them up on somebody's truck, and they cost $150 at Lowe's. $151 to be exact. But they're too heavy for me to pick up, and I don't have an open bed truck. They're so pretty. Elephant ears, and you ever seen them with they're like encased in yellow around the part of the exposed root, and the leaves are yellow or on the outside of the banana. I mean, the elephant plant. I call it elephant plant. I still don't know what it is, but if you see them, you know they're elephant ears. That's all I need to know. Yeah, I'm a veteran fighting depression, and me sitting outside is my way of fighting it. I start working in the yard more. I had to force myself out the bed because I was sleeping and watching TV all day long in the bed. I was starting to sleep till 1 in the afternoon, staying up part of the night, snoring, keeping my wife up at times. She would have to call my name because when I did fall asleep, I'd snore her out of house and home. So I decided to combat that and my health, lose some weight, look for a clean diet that I'll stick to, go on more cruises. I still can't believe we booked 10 cruises. Most cruises we've ever been on was 8 in 1 year. And that was accidental because family had a family reunion get together and they said, would you please come? And we was like, all right. And we squoze it in. That made our 8th cruise of that year. I was like, my head's still spinning how I can even say that we been on 8 cruises in 1 year. Well, but these will be over the course of 2 years because we ain't going on no 8 cruises in 1 year again. We made it though. I don't know how, but we did. Maybe you like cruising. And maybe like me, you're dealing with depression. I don't know. But if so, I encourage you to get out in the yard. Stay out in the sun. Sweat a while. And I'm going to challenge myself to have a good yard going into the heat of the 100-degree weather. Mm, no, I don't have much going. I mean, I'm not going by my wife and I. Wait, say your name again? Yeah, I don't know where she is, but she's around here. And I wanted to say your name is Anika. There she goes. Look, this is not my dog. This is my granddaughter. It's my granddaughter. Say hi. Yeah, it is a girl. She's almost 2 years old. You do? You like the fountain? Thanks. It does set the ambiance, doesn't it? This is our oasis. It's my wife's oasis. But it's mine too now. Hey, Grimmy. Hey, Remy. You got some compliments on this on YouTube. I'm going to post a video when we get off. I want y'all to see what we did when it was raining for 2 weeks straight. We watched TV. I never go upstairs. It's the name of the video. You never go upstairs and watch TV. I'm going to show you what happened. Remy's the star of the video. Hey, girl. Love you. Hello, kitty. Do you have a kitty or do you have pets? Is it obvious that you have a kitty because of your name? We got a Keisha in here. We got Anika. We got the Hello Kitty girl. Where's everybody from? Are you all stateside or any of you all abroad? What's your time zone? Speaking of time zone, we're gonna go. We have an opportunity to go see the international date line when I take one of our cruises. So I'm gonna see if this arm's gonna be in the daylight and this arm's gonna be in the nightlight. I'm gonna see if that happens. Um, I'd like to invite you all to press like if you haven't done so, because I'll do it for you. I like the comments too. I don't know what I like more, the comments or likes or subscriptions. I've gotten away from one to even think about asking for subscriptions. I don't like the crowds anymore when it comes to YouTube because like that movie, if you build it, they will come. Am I right? If you build it, they will come. And it's all in a lifetime. I can't force this. I'm covering this, smothering this mic. I just want to do something that makes me happy, and YouTube's makes me happy. It's helping me fight my depression. Found my dad. I'm telling you, I could tell you my story. Anyway, and then I was a veteran too. So getting back into things that I believe and to read. What's up, Jeremy? Oh, JB. You know, I never called you JB. Do people call you JB? Because JNS is still catchy to me. I still say JNS. I don't care, but that's what's up. You got me wanting to barbecue. Y'all should come on by. I'm feeling it out here in this weather. The sun's partially shining. If you all want to book a cruise, see Jeremy. I know that's right. So thanks, Keisha, for noticing all the Texans in the house tonight. I mean today. If there's a heart, if there's a heart in the house tonight, stand up. I changed keys on you. There's a heart in the house for love, and I learn. Boom, boom, boom. Heart in the house for love, and I learn. Oh man, all this weather feels good. It's got me wanting to just be a little bit crazy. Let me tone it down. Let me say that craziness when it actual, for when it's actively so. Bring it down a notch. Happy for the 5 people in this room. I'm happy for the 2 likes this video has gotten, like this live has gotten. Happy for the people I know that's popped in here. I'm very grateful. I have some gratitude, and I thank God for you guys. If you guys have anything you're grateful for, if you feel like pressing thumbs up, go ahead and do it because it could be worse. I'm starting to turn off the politic news again. You know, I'm just glad justice showed up in courtroom last week for one particular man. Just even if that man becomes our president, I'm just glad justice showed up in that courtroom. I'm just so glad. I might have. Thanks, Jeremy. I appreciate the encouragement for the thumbs up. Jeremy has been. If you all don't know Jeremy, go visit his page and go visit his everything to do with him. If you get on his page, one thing will lead you to another, and you go and visit everything to do with Jeremy's social media because he has a link that leads to all his links. And when you meet their family and how beautiful their spirits are, um, you'll know why I say this. And I strive to be like them because they're calm spirited and they keep me calm. And I get frazzled, but now it's a new day and I'm more calmer than I was. Oh, there you go. You got me going. The right recipe for the lawn. Look at you engaging me in my audience. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, Jeremy. You got me talking. You got me talking. All right. Well, so I've been experimenting, Jeremy, and let me turn this around. I'm gonna take you on a tour as I give you the right recipe for the lawn. One is water. There it is. Tall water or it's short water. Don't forget that. And no winter water. You gotta know when to water. You don't have to water all the time because you can waste your bill and you can create things like mold. Let me show you mold. Mushrooms. And when you see mushrooms, that means you got a lot of moisture. See mushrooms down at the bottom of this pot? Sometimes you can have that in grass. Mushrooms is a sign of moisture in your lawn over a 24-hour period. and it shows that your lawn, it shows that your dirt is not dry. Okay, opposed to watering, dry lawns for a short period of time is good, and I'll tell you why. Because it causes your roots to search. It causes for growth. It causes your plants and your grass to look for water. And as they're looking for water, it causes them to stretch out like, hey, where's the water at? And when that happens, it forces them to grow. When they're getting a lot of water, yes, they grow just as good and they grow maybe just as fast, but they're also comfortable. All right, so we knocked that out. We'll talk about that later. So water, we got water down. Next, you gotta fertilize it. Let me give you back to it. When you fertilize, your lawn looks healthy like this. You gotta put you gotta put, I've been experimenting, so I've been learning which fertilizers that I don't even use anymore. I used to use Scott's Weed Feed in the purple white bag. Now I'm looking for other stuff. Even though that's still in my repertoire, but I've added some other stuff. Did you know that well, okay, water, compost, put down compost. Compost will protect this stuff will help protect your lawn. See this? That's dirt. That's still some compost. Still compost. If you put that down on your grass like so, you can cover you can cover the earth and you can cool it off. So you want to keep your earth cool. So that is a key about that's another key about growing your good grass. Cover it. Cover your earth so that it can be cooled off. If you cool off the earth around your house and your grass, you won't have to water as much. It won't take as much, and you won't show the you won't it won't show up on your water bill. Another thing besides compost, and compost breaks down back into dirt over time. So we got water, we got compost, and then there's other stuff. So I'll stick with that for right now. My memory's short. I can't think of a third thing. There's a third thing, but I learned some things. Like I learned something to do that I tried to do. I put down on the grass the other day. I put down for the first time. I put down mineral salt or whatever it is you can take a bath in. Is that mineral salt? What is that? Those bags of teal, um, violet, spearmint. They smell. Now teal smells good. Is that mineral bath salt? Yes, I'm wiping my sweat, Keyshawn Patel, because I want to sweat. I want to sweat now before summer gets down here. Epsom salt. There you go. Thanks, Jeremy. If you if you put that down on your lawn, Epsom salt will take away the acidity of your grass. Your pH balance has to be right. I'm learning to be a little bit of a scientist again. I haven't taught this much science since I was in high school, and I think I took it in college. See, I don't even remember I took it in college. Um, and if you get the Teal's Epsom salt, Jeremy, and you put it down, the ones that have a nice fragrance like that, yeah, violet peppermint, spearmint peppermint, people will walk past your lawn, especially if you have a corner lot where you have a lot more land than the next neighbor, and they will smell the fragrance of your lawn. Okay, so we got water, compost, we got pH balance has to be right. Um, oh, and then the maintenance. Yes, peppermint repels bugs. I got peppermint over there, Jeremy. Did you see it? It's looking crazy right now, but there it is. I just pop it in my mouth every once in a while and just chew it, just like I'm a cow out in the fields. Come on, get down. Anyway, um, so I live by, oh, and fertilizer. So those are the top three things for me right now: water, compost, and fertilizer. In this order: water, fertilizer, and compost. And the other two, you can flim flam. You can put the fertilizer down after you put the compost down. Whatever, get it all down. Because once it rains, it's all going in the same place, like your stomach. It's all going in the same place. And you don't have to worry about your pet either, because as long as it rains, this stuff will beat down into the ground. Unless your dog is crazy, it won't it won't eat that stuff up. I don't have to worry about her. Oh, she's thirsty. So there you have it, Jeremy. Thank you for helping me refine my list again. I'm gonna print that and do a video again. I got some videos on it about watering your lawn, composting, and fertilizing. If you get fancy, guys, put down some liquid iron. Okay, Jeremy? So you can tell some big people I said put some iron on it. And thanks for the third like. Put down some iron on the lawn. As Bruno Mars said, put some perm on that attitude. Put the perm on that attitude. Put some iron on that grass. It'll save your grass. Remy, you thirsty, girl? Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Look at her. She's hot. You want to get some water? Come on. Appreciate you all. Content loading. What does that mean, Jeremy? Does that mean my content's loading? I'm out, guys. Peace and hair grease.